Yeah. I feel gracious, baby. Woo. Focus, man. Just focus. You fuck with the ASAP Mob, Freddie? I fuck with the ASAP Mob, yo. What is it? Always striving and prospering. Hi.
You got a coupe with a sad hoe, cause she wanna come with me.
There's a little bit of a conflict, some contradiction going on. I don't know all the details. You know what? Let's tune in. I'm not trying to be a copycat, dude. I'm not really trying to sell myself in a way that's not me. So honestly, this is just a way of my intro, of me introducing myself. Like, hey, my name is Andy. I fucking love music.
Signature AP, clarity HD.
Welcome to another episode. My name is Andy. Make sure you follow the channel. Follow me on my Instagram on Signature AP. But on this episode, we're gonna tap into the latest on hip hop news, including Big Sean's new album. Finally, he dropped the album. Some new material, some new Big Sean quotes, that whole double lining. He always got a message in a message between a message. So make sure you got the message. And also, onto other more interesting, let's get the spicy stuff first. What is going on with the ASAP Mob? Now, I'm a big ASAP Rocky fan, and maybe it's just because, you know, Pretty Boy Flacco.
Pretty motherfucker.
That Jody swag. They haven't been looking like a unit. They haven't been looking as a team together, specifically after Yam's passing in back 2015. And ever since then, you know, everybody has grown individually as their own either artists or fashion design. So I'm not gonna get too deep into details or information about what the beef is. There's a whole bunch of videos. Y'all can look all that stuff up. But what's being said is that a founding member in ASAP Ills kicked out ASAP Ferg. So on ASAP Ills' IG story, he put out some information, and here's the quote. Ferg ain't ASAP no more. Sorry guys, that nigga burnt out. Songs dumb trash, Mr. Anthem can't get right. Niggas wildin'. Now there's a little beef of, you know, him and Ferg going back and forth. Yo, stop playing with me, I don't play with you type of deal. But again, why you gotta put this on Instagram? Nonetheless though, this is a conversation they had that didn't end too well. He said, yo, get the fuck off my line, bro. You did this to yourself. And it didn't seem legit. You would think that nowadays in 2020, how everything is all about trolls and trying to make a killing with the likes and the views. But you know what makes things a little more legit is that ASAP Bari backs him up. He legit was, you know, agreeing with basically everything that ASAP Ill said. And then ASAP Nas backing him up, saying that, yo, these are all false rumors, don't believe what you're hearing, he's not kicked out. That tells me that in the hip hop community, we just need more time. And if they do break up, well then, that's probably gonna be bad for everybody. And now if you're a real hip hop fan, you know about the ASAP Nas. Haven't heard much of him lately, but he's out there. ASAP, and who we got? ASAP Ills, who's the other one? ASAP 12, he's big in the rap game. ASAP Bari, you know, he's doing his fashion thing with V-Lone. I remember seeing them as an inspiration, you know, being able to relate to them, and coming from a hood myself. It's really cool to see people outgrow their environment and be able to become successful outside of that ghetto world and that atmosphere. The short version of the story basically is, Ills he's not fucking with Ferg's vibes. It could have been something personal, which is what it sounds like. Yeah, they might have taken different routes, but it's not a reason to grow hate on your own team member. And that to me is something that nowadays happens way too often. ASAP Rocky, who's the biggest figure of all of these guys, hasn't spoken out on it. Ferg himself hasn't said anything in retaliation. We don't need to know or see everything, but we just need to know, is ASAP Mob gonna stay together? It's been almost 10 years since this crew came out, and they're still holding it together strong. So why now is it that they're starting to be some sort of disputes between the family? That's normal, that's natural, it always happens. Let's move on. Now this is coming from Andy, like your boy Signature AP, me right here, this. ASAP Mob to me is like what the Wu-Tang Clan is to my uncles. That style of music, that strategy of coming into the game as a rap crew and duos and multiple artists, that doesn't happen nowadays a lot, especially with everybody trying to be independent. And there's nothing wrong with being independent. All right, moving on to better hip hop news. Finally, my guy Big Sean.
What you need? Back that thing up on my brother from the D.
Oh, that's me, okay. Back at the hearse. They trapped out the church. People say my name, okay. They ask for the worst. Me and ZTFO preaching back to back on the verse. Yeah. Hit boy on the beat, so look, you gotta go berserk.
He drops an album. It's titled Detroit 2. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. But on this part of the video, I'm just gonna share a couple of my favorite songs. I already bumped, you know I bumped that shit, yo. Booming, bro. But yo, Big Sean is always a guy that has a message within a message. He always got puns on puns. It's always, it's not as direct as what he's saying. You can't let that shit go over your head. So, for this portion of the video, we're just gonna start with the very first song on his album, and it's titled, Why Would I Stop? Ooh.
Running shit 5K, 3K, Andre.
3K Andre? All right, Shawnee boy. I'll give you, this is a very good way to make your presence felt, especially making sure that that first track, people know. This is all Big Sean's lyric scheme. Is definitely his style of beat. It feels like Detroit 2 is here. The next song is titled Lucky Me.
Separated from hell by 1 degree, and the other ones that never got their first degree. Sheesh. Lucky
Pause
me.
that. Like I said, a message within a message. Separate them by 1 degree. Like, bro, this is an album that started off very personal. This is music by Big Sean for big boys, bro. This is grown man music, very personal, very deep. Next track is Deep Reverence, featuring R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. I ain't even gonna play it. You should have heard this already. It was a single. It was out there. Yeah, Ty Dolla $ign. I like Ty Dolla $ign. Pale, bro. Fucking with my emotions. Next. Harder Than My Demons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fuck with this one. I remember.
Wow. I'm not idle, solid gangster on my past. All natural, Dr. CB, you gon' have the CBDB. I've been watching.
It's all flow right now. Like, I'm gonna continue listening to the rest of it, but this right here, this is the Big Sean flow I fuck with. Hold up, yo. God got me working harder than my demons. Okay. That one strikes me personally. I can agree with that, Big Sean. I hear you. What do we got next? What else is on this little bad boy?
I'm about to delete my Twitter and follow my intuition. Been in and out the mud, but somehow I'm in mint condition.
Just fuck social media, fuck all this Twitter shit, fuck everything on Instagram and YouTube and all that extra shit. Just follow your intuition, man. Follow your heart, stay true to yourself, be you.
So you attracting the energy that you put out there, you a walking magnet.
Y'all ever heard of that phrase? What's that? How does that shit go again? You get in return what you put out into the world. So if you putting out bullshit energy, you're just gonna keep getting bullshit thrown back at you. Now, at first I knew what the TFO was for, you know, the fuck out. But what the hell is the Z for, man?
Can't give me back that we don't have the same vision and we can't exchange contacts.
Ooh, with that Travi ad-lib.
Good vibes and no
Ooh.
my vibes, I cut the...
This motherfucker's flow, like, you can't, that's it. Next.
You can't touch me, you're not worthy. Dirty bitches don't deserve me. I'll be careful who I love, cause who I love is who could hurt me.
What was that?
So he's not a nice man.
No, he's not a nice man.
He was in the
It's still blurry to my face. Why complain about things I can change it?
See that? Take control of your own life. Why complain about things that you can change? That's it, man. If you don't like where you're at in life right now, do something about it. And I bet you're gonna like the results.
Laser focus, AOL, been had aim, got a lot of hundreds, stayed 100, life just
Bro.
changed.
My dude, that's how you already know this album is meant for the older crowd. What youngin' right now? What of these, and I'm a millennial, what do these people know about AIM? They probably never even heard of it. AOL, AIM, bro, we're talking about like the first sidekick in it, like the throwback way. It's your boy right here, bro. It's your boy Thugger.
Ain't nobody finna do
What we got? What we got?
no way. Monday magic Tuesday. Spent $250,000 on the Tuesday. See one let him do me in a kind of way with no shit. Nobody finna do me any type of way.
I expected a little more from Young Thug. It's not a bad verse, but he didn't go hard. It's Young Thug. My nigga, you go hard every time. Alright, so I basically reached a point in the album where there's like 5 songs left, And overall for the album, now as a Big Sean supporter, and because I can relate, I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. It's a good listen. Unfortunately, I've never had the honor of doing a show for Big Sean, but I do look forward to the future and hoping that one day we do get to work on a gig and have Big Sean as one of the artists performing. That being said, not everybody can be in my shoes. Although nowadays, you kind of could. All you have to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on the notifications, and support. Support, support, support. That's just a little recap of my personal favorite songs off Big Sean's new album, Detroit 2. Check it out on all streaming platforms. And let's just see what happens with the ASAP Mob family. Hopefully they stick together and they can get through this little personal family feud. So I recorded this video a few weeks ago, and I was giving it time to see if anything would develop with the ASAP Mob. As a matter of fact, let's look into it right now. So I'm just quickly signing into my Instagram, searching ASAP Ferg's account. And yeah, the latest 2 posts is one of him with a Letterman jacket that says Floor Seats 2. And then the other post was the one that grabbed my attention earlier in the week. So it made me wonder, was this all just a scheme, AKA a publicity stunt, just to get people's attention on ASAP and help support Ferg's new album? Either way, expect a follow-up. I will be reviewing the Trap Lord's new album. Thank you guys again. Tune in to the next episode. Check out the old shit, man. Don't forget, don't slack, don't sleep, don't go nowhere. Click the old stuff.